Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel where I talk all about edible landscaping, subtropical, tropical ornamentals, all that kind of stuff that's going on in my head and my yard. And we're still in the wake of Hurricane Matthew, which was great in the end because, well, it resulted in some new fences being put up, some trees I didn't want being knocked down, some things some areas I had kind of neglected being revisited, and just a sense of rebirth and cleansing of the storm was really super cool. I'm bummed out for people whose houses got hurt, but in our situation it was pretty good. So here's one of the things that I'm dealing with right now, conceptually but also practically, and that is the Musa banana trees. These are big boys, and my son and I, as the storm was coming on and they were saying, oh, it's going to hit you direct, you know, category 4, maybe 5, a huge storm surge. We were looking at these power lines here and thinking, how much time do we want to have these things slapping into our power lines? This is our cable TV. And the answer we came up with was like, not at all. So we went and trimmed back this mango tree big time, and that's not done yet. That'll be another video to show you how I'm going to deal with that to make it look super good. But these bananas, we had to give it the old Sawzall treatment. You see this one? Still wet. Still somewhat, it's going to get more and more gross actually. And these banana trees, we trimmed off the leaves, it broke them down, and you know, lost some trees that were getting close to fruit. But all in all, hurricane coming in or not, you know, this is not a good place for 15 to 18 foot tall banana trees to be underneath a 14-foot power line. It's always going to be problems, and you know, not too many people who know what's up want to die by 220 volt electrocution for a bunch of bananas. So they're good bananas, but they're not that good. So this has got to go. This whole area's got to go. And does that mean we're done with bananas? Certainly not. As this chapter closes, a new chapter opens, like with all landscaping that you do, all growing of any plant. You know, don't sweat it. It's like a canvas. Repaint it. Or paint over the last painting, and that's what this is. We'll get rid of these, but we'll replace it. I've already got something in mind, and let me know if you have better ideas for good banana varieties. But the Cavendish banana, the dwarf Cavendish, I've grown those before. They're great. They only get about 6, maybe max 8 feet tall. But I'm not going to put them here because I'm going to cut this whole bed back and make it grass. So I got to find another place that makes sense to do it. Maybe farther by the back fence there. Probably will be the good spot. And actually the reason is this is on the north side of my yard. And one thing we have to be considerate of when we're planting things that are very, very cold sensitive, like the banana, is wind protection from the north wind. So the north winds are going to come in this way, they're going to get blocked by this fence, and they won't suffer the brunt of it as much so as if it were out in a place where it's just getting relentlessly pounded by the north winds, and that's where the cold wind's going to come from. Obviously, in Florida, we can count on 1 or 2 near freezes, well, this area of Florida, central Florida, 1 or 2 by the end of the season. So, you know, a little, with any destruction of a thing, there's a little bit of I would almost call it like plant hoarding, you know, that I feel like I want to hold on, cling to a bad idea, cling to something which just clutters up and is not interesting anymore. But the best thing is when you're on the other side of it, you feel so good because you have really improved the situation of your yard and opened up a whole new area to experience, which is for me to re-experience the beautiful Cavendish dwarf Cavendish banana trees. And I've got a buddy who's got so many of them that I plan on just going over and see if I can't get some puffs off of his. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to donate some to the cause. Unfortunately, he has beehives everywhere that have been hybridized with killer bees, so I may have to suffer a sting or 2 to get them. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll make a video on that when I make it. But hey, don't be afraid to rethink it. We're going to rethink this, and we're going to think ourselves into an even better situation. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. If you'd like to see more videos like this and be notified as new videos come out, and they're coming out all the time, go ahead and subscribe to Eat Your Backyard. Thanks for watching.